Hi everyone, I wanted to come and bring you the third and final series on attaining success. Have it right, attaining success. And I know you're probably thinking, okay, we know why we want success, you know what our definition of success is. We have planned, we've implemented, now what could we possibly have to do next? And you see, a lot of people don't have a problem with the three steps. Most people have a problem with this final step. A lot of people are able to identify why they want to be successful. They're able to identify their definition of success. They're also able to plan, implement, but then they mess up right here. After implementing, they don't follow through. And when I talk about following through with your plans, following through after implementation, the word that always comes to mind is being consistent. And that's it, really. You just have to be consistent. You might say, what exactly do you mean be consistent? You know, for different things, it means different things. But to be honest, what you need to do is to just identify out of all those plans, out of all the things you've implemented, what's working for you. Because some things work well for some people, some things do not. And so you need to figure out what's working and what's not working. And after you figure out what's working for you, you need to figure out the best way to continue doing this. For instance, you don't want to be consistently doing something that's not working, that's not getting you closer to your goal, that is not helping you in your path of success. You want to figure out what is working for you, and you want to figure out how are you going to continually do this. For instance, for me, I know what works. I know what does not work. I know what I want to try again to see if I did it incorrectly. And I know there's some things that I just won't try again because I know they won't work for me. And after I was able to identify those things, I mean, I've not identified all, but of all the things that I've tried so far, I've been able to separate them into those three groups. The things that work, the things that don't work, and the things that I want to try again. Period. After you've identified those, then you need to get yourself on a schedule, because you don't want to be trying something and then be like, done with that or whatever. You want to get on a schedule and you want to continue doing things that enable you to be a better you, whether it be personally or whether it be in your business. So you want to focus on activities that are going to better you, or better your business, better your family, whatever you're focusing on. So that's really important, to be consistent. And then being consistent, make sure you're doing activities consistently that are going to be beneficial to you. You don't want to be doing activities that are going to be blah, or you don't want to be doing activities that you really don't know what you're doing. So that's really the main mistake that a lot of newbies make, myself included, is focusing on stuff that worked for other people but won't necessarily work for me, won't necessarily work for you. You just have to identify your niche. You have to identify what works for you personally, and you just have to stick with it. And that's really the main thing behind this all. Being consistent, following through, getting yourself on a schedule. So after you plan, you then implement those plans. And then after implementing those plans, you need to be consistent, get yourself on a schedule, and you need to follow through. And it's really that simple. And I know you're like, really? You know, for some people, this is going to be a piece of cake. They might get on a schedule in a week. Some people, it might take a month. But regardless of what you're doing, whether it be weight loss, whether it be building a business, whether it be trying to start a family, build a home, whatever it is, you need to remember consistency is key. And without consistency, you have nothing, really, because you need to be consistent, period. You see, rich people, people who are successful in their businesses, people who are successful in their ventures, one thing that they will tell you is that they are consistent. So figure out what works, figure out what you want to stick with, figure out what you may want to go back to. Identify what is not working for you. And once you've done that, then you just build yourself a schedule and move from there. And I'm not going to say I'm rushing you to do this, but the sooner you do this, the more you start seeing results. And the good thing about it is that this is all you. This is all what works for you. This is all your schedule. It's nobody else's schedule. Even if you are working for somebody else, you can implement this, because at the end of the day, you're trying to do your best in wherever you are, no matter what you're doing. You want to do your best. And this will work. This path to success, these 3 major keys to success, this will work for anybody. So plan, implement, and what? Be consistent. Follow through. So thank you so much for watching me as usual. I want you to click the link below and join me today so you can get started on your wonderful path to success. And you can also check me out more on my website. It has launched, www.onlinewithkalita.com. So check me out, join me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.